Hey guys, welcome back to 10 albums in 10 days. I'm posting an album every day for 10 days that had a huge impact on me. This is day 7. If you missed the last 6 days, there's a playlist down below and you can get caught up. Also, I want you guys to play along at home. Let me know in the comments one album for each video, an album that had a huge impact on you. All right, so if you've made it this far, you're very familiar with my friend Eddie. Well, he had a friend named Hank. The music that Hank introduced to Eddie wound up in his Hank folder. Well, I got a copy of the Hank folder. One of the many albums that was in that Hank folder was Maps of Non-Existent Places, which, okay, I eventually bought the album. Do not crucify me. And for the record, I do not download music illegally anymore. When the intro track comes on, I was immediately intrigued by this absolutely gorgeous vocal arrangement. Now, this illegal download was slightly out of order. The second track, Salesman's Guide to Non-Existent Places, was at the end of the track listing in this folder. I thought for the longest time that was the last track on the album. And I thought for the longest time that the second track on the album was Feed the Horses. So after this absolutely beautiful vocal piece, it just slams right into this hyper-aggressive, dissonant jazz. And I'm just like, holy shit, not what I was expecting, but okay. Where are we going? And I'm like, oh, we're going here. Oh, this is super dark for jazz, but let's keep doing it. And it's kind of heavy too. And then by the time we reach the end of this intro, it smacks down into a funk guitar with Michael Jackson style vocals. And I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? I love every second of this. Like right when it hit those vocals, I'm like, I'm in. You're mine, or I'm yours, whatever. You have ownership of me. I instantly fell in love with that track. It took zero time for me to figure that out. And that fusion of just raw, pure intensity of metal with the super groovy and beautiful melodies of jazz was what instantly sold me. It was the thing that I always knew that I needed, but didn't really realize that I needed until I heard it. It just massaged my vibes in the absolute best way. Thank you, scientists. Continue to refine and expand their sound, but honestly, this first album of theirs is still my favorite to this day. With just so many hooks, this badass intensity, and easily my favorite solos from their entire catalog on this album. And the fact that this album gave me that one moment that has now lasted me what feels like a lifetime. Like, this album is just so magical to me. I can listen to it the whole way through and enjoy every second of it. And Tom, if you happen to be watching this, I think the new mix is great, but personally, I prefer the original mix. I don't know why you remixed it, but I mean, hey, you do you. At least based upon what I can remember of having listened to the original mix, since I don't think I own it anymore. Track highlights, Prelude, that vocal arrangement that I was telling you about. You're just gonna have to listen to it for yourself. It's so absolutely gorgeous and so well performed. So good. Feed the Horses. I feel like I've already talked about this track before, but holy fuck. So much intensity, so many great vocal parts. That Michael Jackson part I was telling you about. You're feeling like you're going down. So good, so groovy, so jazzy. Such a fucking great chorus. You have this like super groovy, bouncy verses and pre-chorus, and then when you get to the chorus, you're just like simple, like super intense playing, keeping the beat heavy and down on the downbeat, man. Blood on the Radio. Until I had re-listened to this track a few days ago, I didn't realize just how many awesome moments were in this song that I completely forgot about. So many great riffs from Tom on this one, a super groovin', heavy funk chorus with a really great melody, and the bridge. Holy fuck, the bridge fucks with you hard. It just rattles you around into so many different emotions. And then when it finally caps off with that guitar solo, holy fuck, that might be my favorite Tom Monda guitar solo. I'm not sure, but man, do I like it a lot. Suspicious Waveforms. This is easily the jazziest that they get to be on the album, and it's one of those basic jazz pieces that's written to showcase each performer, each instrument for a solo piece, and just holy fuck, the performances are so good. Every single solo is extraordinarily tasty. Every single one. It goes for bass, That goes for guitar. That goes for drums. Drums gets a fucking feature on this track. Man, that trumpet. That trumpet. Carnival, another one I had forgotten about. Carnival is a great tune. The chorus of this song was my alarm clock for many years. And again, until having just recently re-listened to it, I forgot about that fucking immaculate violin solo. Damn, was that good. And of course, my famed Disappearing Act, another one of my alarm clocks on my phone for a year or so. Just that intro guitar part will blow your fucking mind away. Here, let's get a quick clip. That little snippet was my alarm for so long, but holy fuck, that is such a fucking amazing guitar part. Like, how do you write that? How do you come up with that? And the rest of the track is great too, but man, that guitar part though is what sucks everyone in every single time. So that is Maps of Non-Existent Places. What do you guys think of Thank You Scientist's first album? Let me know in the comments below. Also, this being day 7, let me know your 7th album that impacted you significantly, substantially, a lot, all that stuff in the comments below. And if you missed any of the previous days, go ahead and check that playlist out down below. That'll let you know what you missed. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Rock on.